Hi everyone, welcome to this month's CEO update number 41. So I'm now committing to alternating between a written update and a video recording. In this month's update, firstly around strategy, super excited to let you all know, and hopefully you've seen this, we now have our White Line Youth Engagement Strategy and Action Plan on the website. It's a design version, so it looks fantastic. This is so critical to everything that we do. We really wanted to put young people at the centre of everything we do. In the strategy, we commit to doing this across 3 levels: the individual, the program, and the organisational level. Individual level means that when we work directly with young people, that young people should be empowered to drive the solutions that make sense for them. Program level means that when we design programs and services, that young people's voice, that their needs are front and centre of what we're trying to achieve. Organisational level means that when we design strategies or policies or planning, that we want to ensure that we embed young people's voice wherever that is possible. During this month, we're also excited to kickstart the White Line Youth Council. This is a council that's made up of 2 young people from each state, who are the state representatives. They'll be paid for the work that they do, and they'll be advising White Line on specific organisation-wide projects to ensure that we are actually living to the values of young people at the centre of everything that we do. So please go onto our website, have a look at the strategy. It has been an enormous amount of work led by Tanya Hendry, our Director of Operations, and a really exciting time for White Line. Under operations this month, I really want to put a reminder out to all staff of the EAP service, so our Employment Assistance Program. This is a confidential program where you can access support for any need that you may have. It's particularly important as we travel through, I guess, what many of us are referring to as COVID hangover. So while 2020 was very much driven by COVID and our ability to navigate a COVID world, it's not uncommon and not unexpected that sometimes when we start to go back to normal, that the pressure and the emotional impact can sometimes be greater. So we really want to remind everyone that EAP is available for you. It's confidential. You can please go to the Den. We've now placed the details of our EAP provider, Karanish, on the front page of the Den to make it easy to access. And finally, this month, in terms of on my radar, two things on my radar really clearly. Firstly, Nat Cap will be starting in a couple of weeks as our first ever Director of People and Culture. Really excited to have Nat on board. She'll be really driving a new direction for people and culture. And as I've discussed earlier, a real focus on engagement, on people support, leadership and development, and really moving us beyond the HR compliance. Of course, the HR compliance and ensuring that we've got all of those policies and processes working well and responding to staff needs is always going to be a key part of people and culture. But we really want to strengthen this with a real focus on engagement and development of our workforce, including volunteers. The second part of my radar is 3 Peaks Challenge. So starting next week in Victoria, we've got our Victorian 3 Peaks event. The week after that, we'll have our New South Wales event. What's really exciting this year is that we've really redesigned the program to ensure that we build in much better connection of our participants to our cause. In addition to that will be some young people will be participating as our support crew. So they'll get a chance to experience events management as well as share their story. So our overall strategy for events and fundraising is really bringing our donors, our supporters closer to the work that we do and closer to young people. So that's it from me for this month. I look forward to seeing you at our next face-to-face all-staff meeting. In the meantime, have a terrific week. Thanks for watching.